The grocery situation in America is getting out of hand, and most Americans can't keep up. Let's get straight into this video.
I just spent $197 at the grocery store, and I don't even know what I bought.
Every trip to the grocery store is becoming a reminder of how expensive life in America has gotten. A grocery run that cost around $500 in early 2020 would be roughly $660 today, and families are expected to somehow absorb that month after month. When food itself starts eating this much of the paycheck, inflation becomes impossible to ignore. Here's what people are saying.
Before this clip, dog, when I get on Facebook, man, y'all gotta hear how people talk about other people who aren't doing well, bro. Boy, when life humbles you, you gonna feel it the worst because you're evil. How do you not feel sorry for people who are actually trying? They're not lazy, they're trying, and they can't make ends meet. They got a special place in HE double hockey sticks for you.
It's pathetic that I can't even cook my children a meal tonight because I can't afford it. I went to the grocery and one pack of hamburger was $17. Just enough to make like 4 patties. What in the hell is going on? So I'm going to McDonald's and getting a $5 meal. It's cheaper. Bread, $5 a loaf at my local store. It's a small chain. I'm sure that's why it's more expensive, but it really sucks that you can't even cook your kids a home-cooked meal in your new house. It really does. And it's not fair, really. And I kind of get it. I kind of get why people are angry about the food stamp thing. We work really hard and we can't eat, and it's not fair. I don't ever want children to go hungry, but adults need help. Not me. I'm talking about elderly adults.
You want to know what ruffles?
And the thing is this, people talk down about food stamp people, right? And another thing is, you can be making a certain amount of money, but you're not doing well in life. Just because you're making 50, 60K doesn't mean that you have a lot of money after bills are paid. Those are the people who need a little food assistance. Like, man, just give them $600-700 in food stamps. They're working. They're not lazy people. Just give it to them so they can make ends meet. Crazy, bro.
My feathers is groceries are so dang expensive. I have a family of 4, and I probably spend at least $200 a week on groceries alone. What is happening? And by the end of the week, we're ready to go back to the store because our fridge is about empty. And my kids are fruit fiends. So yeah, I just bought bulk of strawberries at Aldi because they're 99 cents today. I practically have to take out a dang loan every month just to go grocery shopping. It's absolutely insane.
Hey, bro, at the end of the day, we need to learn how to garden before they make it illegal.
So I'm at the grocery store, right? And I'll be honest, I've never actually seen this before. On the egg prices. It's just fucking wild.
$10 for
a dozen.
18 eggs.
18.
So do I get the cheaper ones? I mean, I don't know. I mean, even a 12 count is still $6. I'm just ready for these prices to go fuck off.
This is what life is like in America. Let me just put this in perspective for you all. I just watched a creator on here who's in Portugal right now. She got it looks like an entire week's groceries, plus like a mat and like shampoo and conditioner and like insane amounts of stuff, wine, coffee, fruit, vegetables, everything for her family for 100 USD.
Ain't no way, not 100 American dollars.
You're ordering Taco Bell right now and it's coming out to $75. So don't tell me for 1 second that this country is better in any way.
$86 for 4 bags of groceries. And one of those bags is literally lettuce, cilantro, and parsley. 11 of those $86 was spent on a bag of the sausage patties, the turkey sausage ones. $11 for that little bag. That's insane. Like, these 4 little bags didn't even fill half my cart. And I spent almost $100 walking out of there.
Yo, when I first became an adult and I had to buy my own groceries, $86 stretched for a while. It really did, bro. Like, I could get a pack of chicken, like legs. I think you can get that for like $1.99, $2.99, and it's a nice size pack of drumsticks. You get what I'm saying? Like, you can't do that no more.
Hey, Lord, come on, God.
Would you pay $60 for 1 steak?
That's a ton.
I know I sure wouldn't.
Please help me understand, when was a box of cereal $9.29?
There is no way that a bag of Tostitos are $6. Oh, 2 for $8. Ooh.
This is crazy.
They robbing us.
$9.49 for frickin' garlic powder.
So you can't even season the food, bro. You can't season the food. You just gotta go buy plain meat. You can't put no garlic powder in there. You can't afford it.
Just look at what I got for $100 frickin' dollars.
Guys, I have never fucking seen this before. They have security tags on the fucking steaks, bro.
30 packs of Coke are now $50. Or you can get a 24 pack for $24.75.
$6.15 fucking cents for a half a pound of Greek hot sweet peppers. What the hell?
I'm gonna tell you how we are here in the United States of America. You know you're in the United States.
Yo, let's play guess how much this cost him. How much did he spend? I'm gonna go ahead on and say $60. He spent $60 on that. That's a lot.
America, when you can buy this little amount of food and it costs you what it just cost me. I bought a bottle of coconut water, 2 things of mangoes, 2 things of blackberries, 2 things of raspberries, a thing of blueberries, some seaweed, and some seeded grapes for $70. What's really sickening about that right there is that is an extremely healthy diet, and it cost me $70 here in the United States of America. For that same $70, you could fill that whole table up with toxic processed chemicals in bags, boxes, and cans. Welcome to the new America.
And the sad part is this: if you don't pay on the front end, like he just decided to do, you're gonna pay even more on the back end. It's really just that simple with health problems.
How do you explain this?
What? Are $17.49.
Yo, this is what $70 get you at Walmart. Yep, that's it. $70.
It's crazy. $10.99 for some fucking eggs.
Quick question for you. How are we affording groceries? How are we paying for these things? Everything is so expensive. And groceries, it's constant in my house. Well, I mean, I have 4 grown children at this point who still live here. But even when they were a little younger, groceries, like, are never ending.
Wow.
So expensive. And every time I turn around, we are out of something. We're out of something. We need more of something. And I feel like it costs $1 gazillion to feed us. And we're not bougie. We're not high end. We're shopping at, Aldi and whatever. You got any tips?
Hey, bro, it just reminds me of Tupac, talking about his song Dear Mama. Because this right here put things in perspective. You gave your parents a hard time because they couldn't buy you name brand shoes and clothes so you could look cool at school, bro. You don't know what your parents was going through. We the new parents now. We the ones who gonna have to tell our kids you can't get this because we gotta feed you, and they ain't gonna understand.
Oh my gosh, $21.99 a pound, $42.82 for those 2 ribeyes.
Put that steak back,
This
baby.
much of fucking toilet paper? $32.99. Am I?
But I have a question. Since when is a Cheeto bag $7.29?
I've never.
Am I tripping, or did that Cheeto bag just look old? The individual Cheetos inside that bag probably months old.
This is crazy. American dollars. Dog.
$8 for a 12-pack of pop? I mean, that seems a little steep.
Don't drink
Is it just me, or?
Coffee is very expensive now, y'all. Look at that, $24.
What's going on?
I just want no cereal. Cereal, milk.
Marmite is $10.
That's fucking horrible.
I just spent $197 at the grocery store, and I don't even know what I bought. I walked in for eggs, milk, and maybe a treat if I was feeling wild. I walked out with financial trauma and a receipt that looks like a CVS scroll of shame. Break it down. $6.49 for a dozen eggs that I have to handle like I'm smuggling Fabergés. Milk, $4.29 for a jug of future regret because I know I'm going to forget it's in the fridge until it's chunky. Bread, why is it $5.79 now? What part of this loaf is artisanal? It's white bread. It has one job. And don't get me started on produce. I grabbed 3 apples and the self-checkout told me that'll be $8.12. I didn't buy heirloom jewelry Brought fruit. Why are bell peppers sold like they're concert tickets? Oh, sorry, the red one is premium seating. And then I made the mistake of walking down the snack aisle. One bag of chips, $4.79, and 85% of it is air. Honestly, the most affordable part of the experience. Want a frozen pizza? That'll be $9.99 for the privilege of disappointment in a circle. So yeah, $197 later, I'm home with 3 bags of groceries, a new fear of inflation, and a carton of Coke that expires tomorrow. The only thing that was free was my sadness, and I bagged that one myself.
I like his dry sense of humor. It's actually funny. But dog, you know what's interesting? I was watching a video today. They say that the unemployment rate is like 4.1, 4.2%, but that's actually not telling the whole story, because when you factor in the people who are functionally unemployed, is really closer to 24%, and that's depression type numbers, because functionally unemployed means that you're basically making $26,000 a year or less. What can you do with that? You're basically unemployed. If things cost this much money, what are you doing with $26,000? You might as well not have a job. You're paying to go to work at this point.
$7.49 for some hazelnut Nutella spread.
Hey, whoever thought of this shit, I'll beat your ass. $1.99 for a Capri Sun punch, bro. I'll beat the fuck up.
One individual Capri Sun punch, bro. What? I'm gonna crash out, dog. For the white folks that's watching me, bro, crash out mean you about to do something crass.
I told my nephew, go pick out your favorite juice, but
99.10.
nah, nigga, we got water at the crib. Let's go.
Look at how much candy is in this bag. You can't even see it. And it's $7.
And that's on sale. Ain't no motherfucking way.
This is my favorite shit. Simply orange juice. $7. That's simply too motherfucking high.
25 fucking dollars, dude. Go fuck yourself.
Y'all are not reading that wrong. $25 for that junk, bro? You serious?
When in the world did candy bars end up being $1.99?
$7 for 10 slices of cheese? I need to get the fuck out of the US.
They're usually, like this one right here, $20 a pound. Yeah. That's what they're normally trying to sell this for. It's that.
Oh yeah. 6 items purchased.
25.
71 fucking dollars.
Now this has got to be
I was off by 3 times.
a freaking typo, because $10 for a bag of apples? You have got to be kidding me.
Bro, listen, I feel sorry for everybody at this point, dog, because when I was a little boy, me and my siblings loved apples, bro. We would have went through that in one day, bro. We would have ate that whole bag before we went to school. We would all grab an apple and shit before we go to school. We would have ate that. That would have been gone. $10? Boy, we had a house full of people growing up, man. Ain't no way we would have survived with prices like this, dog.
Green peppers, yellow peppers, red peppers, broccoli. Why is it $27.96 though?
I don't know about anybody else, but it bothers me that our elderly can't afford basic things. So I was just in Walmart, and through the chaos, because obviously it's a couple days before Christmas, there is this I was in the self-checkout line that was long, and this guy was like, oh yeah, like one of the workers, he's like, oh yeah, come over here, and we're opening up this lane. So I go over there, and then there's this older gentleman behind me, and the Walmart employee is like trying to help him and put his things on there and stuff. He's older, and he's like, oh, I'm not sure if I have enough money to pay for this. And the guy's like, oh, well, we'll see. And then I got rushed out of there so fast because I think they're just trying to get people in and out. Because like I said, it's like a freaking crazy jungle in there right now. But it really got me thinking. It's like, and the thing is, I didn't like see everything, but this was just like food. Our elderly should not, after they worked how many years, they should not be sitting here not able to afford food. And it bothers me. It really does, because it's not okay. And it's just, you really don't know what someone's going through. And the thing is I wish I had the means, because if I did, I was actually going to offer to help pay for that, but I don't. I barely just had enough money to get the things that I needed to get at the store. But it's like like in my 30s. So I'm sitting here,
I'm about to cuss.
I can work and stuff. That old man can't work. And he can't afford food.
I'm about to cuss.
It's not okay. It's not.
Sit, bro. I'm about to cuss because Walmart with they bitch ass stop your boy. What's his name? The comedian with the dreads out there in Ohio who be buying people groceries and all that kind of stuff. They banned that man from Walmart and he out here helping people that's struggling, dog. I can't stand these big ass corporations, bro. The people at the head of these need to drop dead, bro. I'm dead ass serious, man. Like, you're not supposed to wish death on people, but certain people just evil and don't need to be amongst the living, bro. And then when I was sipping this damn coffee, I just realized I paid almost $10 for this coffee. And when my favorite coffee shop first opened, bro, this was like $5, maybe $4. I forgot. And I love DJ because that's the owner of this place, bro. I love him to life. But, bro, shit's so expensive. I know he ain't charging me this because he evil or nothing. Shit costs money. But, bro, when you watch these type videos, that really put things in perspective, bro. I'm getting riled up. I got to chill, bro.
I'm just sitting here in the parking lot now because it really, when you hear certain stuff like that, especially around the holidays, it really puts into perspective the things that are important and the things that aren't. Like some of us, including myself, I'm not going to sit here and say I'm innocent. I'm like this too, but we all worry about the stupidest shit. When most of us, at least we have food in our mouths and can afford some type of food, even if it's not a lot, because of how crazy prices are. It bothers me. And has anyone else seen this lately? Because that just really bothered me.
All right, y'all. Let's take a trip down memory lane. 2007 is when I consider myself a full-fledged adult. I had my own place. I was actually renting with my brother and his roommate. Moved in with them. I caught the couch in New Orleans. When you catch a couch, when you catch the bus, when you catch a spade, that means you doing whatever. But anyway, milk was $3.50 per gallon. Eggs, $1.14 to $1.68 per dozen, depending on the season, bro. We just seen $9 eggs, man. For real, bro. Ground beef around $2.85, man. Cereal, a box under $2. We just seen them talking about the cereal cost $10, bro. Coffee, about $9.69 for a large container, 34.5 ounces, dog. I just paid that for this little coffee right here, bro. Macaroni and cheese, about $1.25 per box. Okay, so look, check this out. Food prices rose by about 4% to 5% over the course of 2007 due to growing energy and production costs. A basic market basket of 16 common grocery items tracked by the American Farm Bureau Federation costs roughly $43 mid-year. Opinions on Reddit are mixed regarding how affordable everyday items felt then, with some users remembering regional deals like cheaper milk and others noting that prices felt compared to the early 2000s. A social media review published on Focus TV also highlights how staple prices have nearly doubled over the subsequent 2 decades. Now, look, when I was 16, I used to work at Wendy's. That was my first W-2 job, man. You had a 99-cent junior bacon cheeseburger, right? How much does a junior bacon cheeseburger at Wendy's cost now, including tax in Louisiana? Let's just go for that because I want to be hyper specific here. At most standard physical Wendy's location in Louisiana, a standalone junior bacon cheeseburger JBC currently costs between $2.89 and $3.19 before tax. Because Louisiana has an average combined state and local sales tax rate of 9.55. So hold on. Let's stop and talk about that bullshit. I already paid taxes on this money when I got paid, and I got to come and pay this tax right here. That's that bullshit right there, bro. I'm sorry for cussing, but dog, I'm getting... This shit pissing me off, bro. I ain't lying to y'all. I'm dead ass serious. Lower estimate at a base price of $2.89, adding 9.55 tax, 0.28 cents brings the total to $3.17. That's not true. A junior bacon cheeseburger really costing $4 where I'm at right now. I ain't lying to y'all because it's already $3.89. I just remember that off the top of my head because I almost ordered one the other day. This is ridiculous, bro. You had a real 99-cent menu when I was 16, bro. Man, shit. When I went to college, I was in college in 2008. I ain't have no job. My partner Michael used to buy my food until I found me a job. And anyway, long story short, bro, that's how cheap things was. He could afford to feed himself and me. You can't do that for now. You can't do that no more. All right, y'all, that's the end of the video, man. I'm about to get up off here before I get really pissed off, man.